How steep it is. This is ridiculous.
Talkin Bushwalkin with Linda. You're talking bushwalking. Talking bushwalking. Talking that bushwalking.
Good morning. This week I am doing about a 12-kilometre journey in Kholo Bushland Reserve up to Mermaid Mountain. If you couldn't tell, it's already very uphill, and this is not even the worst of it. It's going to get way worse, way more steep. So yeah, come along. Look at these teeny tiny mushrooms. Here's my finger, the scale. Look at them. Oh my god. I think I see a king parrot. I always forget which one's male and female. I know the colours are the opposite. One has the red chest and the green back, and the other one has the green chest. Mild excitement for me. Probably no one else will find this exciting, or maybe even interesting. But I've just turned onto Lightline Road, which to me is exciting because Lightline Road is a very long track and it goes all the way through Diagla National Park, and there's a campsite there called Lightline Road Campsite. I'm very excited because I've stayed at that campsite but come in from the other side of Lightline Road, so it's just kind of awesome to like be on the other end. Ooh, a little dam or reservoir. I wonder if there's any frogs in there. I can't see them, but these cockatoos are going nuts. Okay, so a little bit about Kholo Bushland Reserve. Kholo Bushland Reserve is dog friendly and horse friendly and bike friendly. But our track today is to Mermaid Mountain. So I should point out Mermaid Mountain itself is actually in Diagla National Park. So we just crossed that border, which means your dog can't enter the national park. You can go to the lookout though. The lookout is fantastic. Okay, so apparently this walk is not horse friendly. It doesn't say anything about bikes, but it definitely says no horses. Look at this frilly mushroom, it's so frilly. So I'm trudging up this very steep bit of hill, and I thought, oh, this must be where all the steep part begins. I just checked the map and no, it's not. This is the flat part. So I'm a little bit terrified of what's coming up. Okay, so I might have been overreacting about the size of that hill. It is literally just that one hill. This is definitely a flat track so far. Yeah, this is a lovely walk. And as far as uphill goes, this is a breeze. I am loving this. I had to laugh. I just looked up and saw what was up ahead. Dear God. Oh, this is steep. Holy dooly. I felt I had to show this at how steep it is. This is ridiculous. I'm almost on my hands. Oh God. Sweet. Now I've got to get the camera. god. That's why I never shoot footage like this, because you gotta go back down, back up. Oh, but I had to show you how steep it was. I don't think just me showing my view footage really put it into perspective. I definitely recommend going the way I'm going, because this is impossible downhill. Like, I had to bum slide, you just saw it. I could not walk down this. Oh hey, some flowers, some wattle, aren't you pretty? Oh my gosh, I'm only a third of the way of this. Looks like it's gonna go flat. Have I finished? Yeah, of course you haven't. I just can't put into words how steep this is. Like, I mean, you can even see it behind me. Green, white. Some beautiful views at this point. Wow, look how twisty this tree is. Look at it, it's so twisty, twisty, twisty. Wow. Mermaid Mountain, I hate you. Please let this be the last hill. Dang it. Wow. I can see the lake. We're now in the national park, and also that's the end of the uphill, like the real steep uphill. I think whatever uphill from now on, I can manage it. Mermaid Mountain. Wow. So, made it to Mermaid Mountain, which was lovely and beautiful, great views. And now, that was only views 1 of 2 today, so now I'm out on my way to Little Mermaid Lookout to get my second dose of views, and I'll have my lunch. Although, looking ahead of me, I might be in for some bad weather, so we'll see how this goes. So, I've mentioned before in a video about my knees being an issue. Well, they have unfortunately become an issue on this walk. So I've still got about 5 kilometers to go, which is largely downhill most of the way, which of course aggravates my knees the most. So uphill they seem to be much better at doing. Downhill not so much, and unfortunately sometimes it's just one, it isn't both. So I'm just gonna have to take it really slow, probably take lots of rests, which is a real bummer because I haven't had knee pain in a while, and so I kind of probably stupidly thought, oh, I've beaten this problem, I don't have knee problems anymore. Incorrect. Oh my god, this seat is new. Oh, awesome. Because, look at that. Alright. That is Mermaid Mountain. Hi, Mermaid Mountain. Okay, so I finished up at Little Mermaid Lookout and now on the way out. So the good news is there's only about 3.5 kilometres to go to get out. The bad news is it's all downhill, and at the moment it's okay, but it's going to get pretty steep downhill very soon. I've got both the knee braces on. It's just started to spit and it's kind of getting a little bit heavier than I wanted, so I don't think I'm going to beat this rain. So I had a nice downpour and pretty much finished the downhill part. So it'll be a little bit up and down, but nothing like continuous downhill like that was. Because that was really painful for me. Yeah, it's when my knees go like this, it is probably worse than a migraine. I think at least with a migraine I can kind of push through and just even like walk fast, but when my knees go, I have to go so slow. And yeah, so if it happens and I've still got a long way to walk, that's when it's really bad. Fortunately, I have about less than a kilometre and a half to go, and it's relatively flat now, so I should be okay. But man, that sucks. I thought I'd beaten the knee problem, so oh well. Well, I'm just about back to the car, so I hope you've enjoyed coming along to Mermaid Mountain with me.
Talkin Bushwalkin, Talkin Bushwalkin, Talkin Bushwalkin, Talkin Bushwalkin.